Hi everyone, this is a review of the 4 new Better Homes and Gardens wax melt scents from Walmart for fall 2021. As far as I know, these are the only 4 new Better Homes and Gardens scents that are coming out. I don't know if there are others that are coming out in the regular format, since these are the premium wax blends that are 3.5 ounces, and they're a little more expensive. I think they're like 322 or something like that, but you do get more. You do get more wax. So instead of 6 cubes, you get 8 cubes. And also, if you're concerned about when these first came out in the spring, they were called finger breakers because they were so difficult to break. But Rimports, the company that makes these, did correct that. And the new clamshells, as you can see, come on, here we go. The break occurs a little higher, so that's how you can tell. So these are actually, I had no problem breaking these at all. Like I said, when they first came out in the spring, the first ones were very difficult to break because the cubes were not scored high enough. But these I had no problems with. So the first one is Fir Balsam and Palm. I'm sorry, Fir Balsam and Plum, not Palm. That would be weird, but it might actually smell pretty good. Fir Balsam and Plum. And the notes are, and you can see right on here, plum, blackberry, currant, fir balsam, clove, thyme, amber, applewood, and tonka. This is a slightly sour pine scent with a hint of fruit and if you've never seen my reviews before, I don't actually look at the scent notes until after I've done the review because I don't want to be swayed by what I think it should smell like. So when I did these reviews, I didn't know what the notes were, even though they're on the label. I just did not read them. So this is what I said: a slightly sour pine scent with a hint of fruit that might be cranberry, but it's not actually fruity or sweet at all. It's like 90% pine and 10% fruit. It's also a little more sour, like with that Play-Doh clay kind of vibe, for my taste. It's that kind of a sour pine that I'm not really a fan of. It probably could be mixed with other pine scents or other fruity scents. But like I said, it's a little too sour, a little too, like, has that clay note that a lot of people don't really mind. The throw on this one is 3. It's medium, would do well in a small to medium-sized room. Next one is pink fig and spruce. So this is another pine scent with a fruity note, and since only 4 new scents were released for the fall season, I don't think that 2 of them had to be pine scents, especially pine scents that were so similar, but that's okay. The notes are pink fig, blood orange, hollyberry, peppercorn, allspice, nutmeg, birchwood, and spruce. I do like this one more than the fir balsam and plum. It's pine first, then maybe orange or some other kind of fruit. Fig, obviously, due to the scent name, but I don't actually smell fig. The fruit note is slightly stronger than the fruit in the fir balsam and plum, but not by much. This scent is also not sweet, might just have a smidgen of sweetness, but it's not really that noticeable. The pine is not sour like fir balsam and plum, which is why I like it more. It's a little bit similar to the Better Homes and Gardens Sweet Orange and Pine. Sniffing them side by side, Sweet Orange and Pine is basically smoky spruce with a slight dirt note in a good way that makes it smell like authentic spruce. Although I don't smell orange or any fruits in that scent. But that scent is also more full-bodied than this one, and I do like it more. So comparing it side by side, with the sweet orange and pine, again, this scent has slightly more fruit. Well, actually has fruit, which the sweet orange and pine does not. And the pine is pine in this scent, rather than the smoky spruce of sweet orange and pine. So this one does have a tiny bit of a biting pine note and even a tiny bit of sourness, but not enough to be noticeable. And I do detect the fig when I compare it against the sweet orange and pine. Fig is similar to currant. It's a scent that I love, and it's giving this scent a teensy bit of a soapy note, which I'm not sure works well with the other notes. This might also have a smidgen of cinnamon in the background. I do really like this one, but I think I'll use it as a mixer to blend with other pine, spruce, and or fruity scents. And the throw on this one is, it's fairly strong, like a 3.5. If I were still doing scores like in between 3 and 5, I would say it would be more like a 3.25 because it's not quite as strong as a 3.5, but it's stronger than a 3. Again, nice scent. I'm not blown away by it, but it is a nice scent. Next we have pumpkin and chai. Notes are ginger, pumpkin, allspice, clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, toasted cassia, and black tea. This smells exactly like the scent name. It smells like chai tea with pumpkin spices. It's a cozy, cold weather type of scent. Nutmeg, cinnamon, although it's not overly cinnamon, and a bit of cloves, which that's all pumpkin spices, along with the chai tea. I'd say it's 60% pumpkin spices and 40% chai tea. Looking at the notes, I don't think I smell ginger, and cassia is a cinnamony type herb, I guess. I think it's not really an herb. I think it's a spice. The throw on this one is medium, like a 3 out of 5 would do well in a small to medium-sized room. But this one, this white tea and jasmine makes up for all the other 3 that were kind of, they're okay, but this one is fantastic. Notes, white tea and jasmine. Notes are lemon, white tea, bergamot, rose, jasmine, sage, musk, amber, and violet. I adore this perfect balance of lemon, green tea, and sweet jasmine. It's mostly a spa scent, even though the lemon is not lemongrass, nor is it overly lemon. Oh no, it's not overly lemony, but it's slightly salty and rich, which gives it a rich quality. Looking at the notes, I think I do detect a smidgen of rose. Sage is probably what's giving this that salty note, and bergamot gives sense a cologne type note, which this does not have at all, but I think I do detect a rich, warm, barely detectable, slightly perfumey note way in the background. This is kind of similar to an old Hallmark Crafters scent called White Tea Ginger, but that scent was saltier and not nearly as sweet, and it didn't have any floral notes. Throw on this one is 5. Bold. Took over the entire house. So this is definitely hoard worthy if you like these types of scents, which I do. So there you have it, the 4 brand new Better Homes and Gardens scents at Walmart for fall 2021. Again, I don't know if they're going to be coming out with any more because 4 seems like it's not really that much, considering that in previous years they came out with a lot more. So if you want to read a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents of retail and store-bought wax melts, including the Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals. You can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video and also on our website at waxmeltreviews.com. Have a great day.